Alright, I'm on part 4 of my Psiworld RPG solo play game. This is session round 3, scene 3, act 2. And I've already played a few cards. Nothing major's happened. But for a recap from the last episode, Dan, the main character, lit a tire on fire and rolled it down to some barrels that like had gasoline in it, and it blew up, and it took out a couple of the guys here, or his enemies. I don't think I finished taking up their damage though from that. So what I do is if I can't think of something, I made up like a dice table here. So I'll roll a 1 to 6, 5. That's a D12. So I have a D12, a dragon dice, and this will be for how many were infected? For 3 of the enemies were in the vicinity of it. Was Bozo in the vicinity? No. So it would be probably just actually enemy 2 and enemy 4. To be honest, I'll have to amend that. So they take 2 points of damage each. But actually, they have a bonus with their defense. So that took the blunt of the damage to enemy 4, and then just takes 1 point. So he's down to 4 health. Alright. Next card draw is Surge. And if I get a Surge, it's going to go to the bad guys. So we'll see if that's activated. Yep, it's activated. And the bad guys get a Surge. Next card draw. It's enemy 3's turn. And what does he do? He can do an action. I could be triggered to do a special ability. Or he can take another action. The first one is a definite action. He can move or move and attack. That's enemy 3. It's there, so his movement he moves 1. He always goes closest to the opposition, which is me here. So we move closer. So he can do a range attack. I think, yeah, he's got ammunition. So that's going to be 1 shot out of that. And his attack dice is 4. Does he use any of his surges? Nope. And a combat card. For his next turn, he's got +3 attack dice. So that's going to represent that is on his next turn he can use 3 attack dice. He can add 3 attack dice to his roll. See if he hits. He's got 2 chances of hitting me. My defense dice is 3. I don't have any surges. Let's see if I can dodge this attack. No, so I take 1 hit point of damage. Oh, and now I'm going to see if I can trigger a special ability. Nope. Can he do another move? No. So it's another card draw. And it's a chance for a surge for the bad guys. Nope. The card draw. And it's a possible event. Is it triggered? No, and it's a negative. So that's the end of round 3 for scene 3 in Act 2. It's going to go up to 4 now. And does the... Oh, I don't have to worry about the weather, but does the plot progress? No. So I'm doing a new round. It's another day, another round. On round 4, scene 3, Act 2. The plot progression hasn't changed, and I'm just setting up a new deck. This is I've probably gone through this before, but I'll just do it again for this game. And so I have an event deck, and I have a character deck, and they get mixed together for to play out a round. So the characters that are involved in this round is my main character, Bozo, my main villain, and 3 of his henchmen. And since the chaos track is at -1, that means things aren't going my way. Everything's going towards the negative aspect. Oh yeah, whatever cards were played before, I just put to the bottom of the deck, of the event deck. So I'm only going to actually add 1 card to the stack, and this is going to be the event stack that gets played out for a round. So the first card draw of the round is my character Dan. It's his turn. See what his actions are. He can gain a resource. The enemy can perform an action if it's triggered, and the enemy, and I can, for my second turn, perform a skill check if that's triggered. And triggering is just like rolling. I'm going to use these fudge dice as my yes and no dice. Positive is yes, and negative is no, and blanks are no. So, but I do get, I can spend resources or gain a resource, and I'm thinking I'm going to spend, so 2 resources equals 1 surge. And surges increase my skill checks or my attacks or my defenses or any kind of check that I want to spend it on. So that's played. Now let's see if the enemy can perform an action. Nope. Can I do a special ability? No, and it was negative, but the chaos track is already at 1, so I can't go any further down. There's a possibility for a surge though, but if I'm in the negative, that means the enemy's going to get the surge if this card is triggered. And it's triggered, goes up 1, and the enemy gets the surge. Black cubes represent enemy surges. Next card to draw, it's enemy number 2's turn. Let's see what their actions are. It's one of Bozo's henchmen. His first action is to gain a surge. The second action is for me. I could, if this is triggered, then I can do a skill check. And if this is triggered, the enemy can do another action. So the first action is always automatic. So the enemy gained a surge. Can I do a special ability? Yes. So I wonder what it can do. So my special abilities are my psionics, which are Psi Blast and a Time Shift. Now, a Time Shift will take 5 resources to play out, though, so I don't have enough resources to do that. My other is a Psi Blast, and it takes 1 resource to perform. And plus, I still have to do skill checks on top of that, but I think I might have to, because I'm face to face with in the battle situation with Bozo. So I'm going to try to attack him. I'm going to spend a resource, and it adds 2 to my attack. My attack dice is 3. I think I'm going to spend the surge to give it another attack die. And anytime I do a combat, I grab one of these combat cards to see if there's anything different to the situation. Enemy rolls a check. If failed, enemy loses a turn. So that's going to be Bozo. His level is 4, so he gets 4 of the red dice. The chaos track is 3, so there's 3. Oh, excuse me, sorry about that. And 3 dice to add to that. Does he spend any of his surges? Nope. So if he fails this skill check, then he misses a turn, and I can attack him, and he won't be able to defend himself, which would be great. Oh no, he passed that skill check, so he can still defend himself. So this is my attack. Whoops. Okay, the attack. I've got 3 hits. And his defense is, well, he's got 1 blue die, so he uses that to block 1 of the hits. And his defense is 2. Does he spend a surge to improve his defense? Yes, he spends 1 surge. So he's got 3 dice to make a defense roll. And he got 3 in a row. So 3 in a row is a surge. Adds a surge to his pool. And plus he's blocked all my attacks. That sucks. Next turn, can I perform another action? Or no, can the enemy 2 perform another action? No. Okay, another card draw. It's enemy number 3. What can he do? Special ability. I could gain a resource, and he can have a possible second chance to do another special ability. So his special ability is going to be, enemy 3 has a rifle, or he can do, or he can gain an aim. So he's going to shoot with his rifle. That's +1. His attack is 4. He uses one of his ammunition, so he's out of. This is his last shot. And a combat card. 1 shield automatic defense, so I increase his blue to 2. That absorbs any or acts as a dodge. Okay, so his attack. 2 hits. My defense is 3. I don't have any surges, so I'm going to have to just take it. I got 2, so I blocked his attack. And can I gain a resource? Yes. Chaos track goes up 1. I get a resource. Can he perform a second special ability? No. Next card draw. It's enemy 4's turn. Their actions: surge. I can perform a special ability possibly, and you can gain a possible second surge. Get surge. Can I do a special ability? Yes. Chaos track is at 5. Everything's in medium right now. My special ability I'm going to perform. I'm going to spend this resource and do another psionic attack. Psionic blast. I got +1 attack dice to that from the card draw. Let's see. Oh, okay, let's see. 2, 3 hits. And it's aimed towards Bozo, but he's got no defense, but his defense dice is actually 6. Does he spend a surge? Yep. No, he takes all the hits. He's down to 1 health. That's great. And can the enemy gain another surge? No, but the chaos track goes down 1. Last card of the draw, or the event deck, is enemy 1. It's Bozo's turn. He's going to be mad because I just took a lot of damage to him. His ability, what he's going to do. He can gain a surge. I can perform possibly a special ability, and he can actually do another action possibly. So he gets his surge. Can I do a special ability? Yes. I'm going to do oh, I got no resources. So if I don't have any resources, then I'm going to need to do a skill check. So I got 1, 2, and I can add 5. So I'm looking for 6s. 1 6. The white 1 cannot stop that green dice, so I can perform the psionic blast. See, that's the thing too, I forgot to mention that I could spend a resource to do the psionic blast, but if I don't have any resources, then I can make a skill check to see if I can do the psionic blast. So I got 2 for the attack, 3 for my base attack. Draw a card. Auto face target and immediately attack. So one hit in him. Can he defend? Does he spend a surge to defend? Yes, he spends 2 dice. His defense dice is 6. And he doesn't. He's got no. There's no shields there in that roll. Someone turned over, but there wasn't any shields there in that roll, so he can't defend. And that was his last hit point. I defeated him. So I wonder what his henchmen do. Since I just killed their boss. I'll just do a yes or no. Do they continue the fight, or do they retreat? They retreat. So, but I got to figure out a way to wake up everybody in the Enclave. Oh, actually, I think I made a note for that if Bozo is defeated, then everybody automatically awakes. It's in my notes. So I successfully completed that goal of stop Bozo's plan of overtaking the Enclave, defeat him, and everybody awakens. How many, if I get 1d12 fate points, 11. Fate points, plus the other fate points I already have from successful, like I get a skill point for every success skill check, and for goals that have been achieved. So we're going to count these up and improve my character. I can increase stats by 1 per 10 fate points, or I can increase my level. So that's actually, I'm going to do that off the side. And yeah, that's the end of the game. I've accomplished all my goals. If I play this again, maybe Bozo's henchmen will form the Psionics Liberation Party and create more chaos. Who knows? I'll find out next time I play this game. Thanks a lot. I'll do a recap. Okay, so now that the game is over, or this part of the game is over, I've taken my fate points that I've won from doing successful skill checks and achieving goals. So I made like 23 fate points, and so 10 fate points can increase my level or a stat. So I increased my level to 2 and my defense dice to 4. It's just to improve my character. Yeah.
Dan battles with Bozo in a duel of psionic blasts, eventually weakening him. Bozo takes the full onslaught of mental trauma, killing him. His death results with his power over the Enclave's people finished. The people awaken from their frozen state. Bozo's men retreat. Dan has saved the day.